Diabetes, how to reverse it naturally, especially diabetes type 2 with insulin resistance. I'm Alan Warnitz, nutrition expert, and I'm going to give you a quick summary on what is diabetes and how to reverse it naturally. Now, what happens with diabetes? This is what happens. These are your cells. These are your body cells, and inside your body cells, you've got what we call these little energy factories. They call them mitochondria. So what needs to happen, there you've got insulin, and there is glucose coming in, and that arrives here and it moves here into what is called a docking site. It docks. It's like a ship coming on the docking. So when the insulin arrives with the sugar now should be allowed to go through into the cell, into the mitochondria, into the energy factory, and when that happens, energy is produced. So you've got an abundance of energy. So when this is going nicely, all the insulin is arriving in every cell, all the cells, energy is being produced on all your cells. So what happens is, you've got energy, you're not tired, and things are going well, there's no brain fog, your alertness is there. Now, how does insulin resistance happen? In other words, what makes the cells resist this insulin? In other words, when the insulin comes here, it's closed. This thing is closed. What makes that happen? What happens actually is when you're eating food, and you're eating junk foods as well. So I'll provide a list of junk foods which you can get from me at in the links below. So these junk foods now, and when the body metabolizes it to produce proteins, there is metabolic waste. There's waste. In other words, it's like an exhaust. Your body is producing energy, but then there's an exhaust, and that exhaust is not able to leave. So it's like your car's got exhaust and you've blocked the exhaust now. So what happens to the engine? It will stop. So this is your engine here, your cells, and they just shut down. Why do they shut down? Is because that waste, these wastes are toxic, and the energy factories do not like that toxins. So what it does, it just shuts down. So when it shuts down, it resists the glucose arriving into the cells, and your cells don't produce energy. And what you get from that, you get your insulin, and the glucose stays in your blood, so your blood sugar goes up. And what happens when your blood sugar goes up? The body does not like it. One, it damages your nerve cells, it damages your eyes, so that's where you can actually get glaucoma. You can get eye problems, or you can even get blood circulation which stops and gangrene. Or it also, the sugar turns into fat. So you find yourself getting more fat in the back of the thing, in your tummy, in your legs, and you get more fat. Because the insulin is not able to carry the sugar, and the sugar has to be taken away. So what do you end up with? You find yourself with brain fog, you're tired, exhausted all the time, no energy, erectile dysfunction, no energy, weight gain, and sex life goes down because there's no blood circulation, there's no energy production. So what do you have to do now? What you need to do is the main thing you need to do is to fix your liver. Fixing your liver is a liver cleanse, and the liver now will produce an antioxidant called glutathione, the glutathione will come here and start removing all of that. So now that the junk has been removed through glutathione, which is done with your liver, a liver cleanse, all this is gone. Next thing you're going to find, your insulin now actually starts opening because there's no need to shut down the cells now. Now it feels it's safe. So you have to raise your levels of glutathione, which is done with your liver. So you do a liver cleanse. I explain how to do the liver cleanse. I give information on that, and it's done with food. So it's very easy to do. Next thing is, instead of getting the body to burn glucose, you can turn the body into fat burning. So you do this with a form of intermittent fasting. So I also explain how to do intermittent fasting, and for the body to be able to burn fat, in other words, to convert itself from burning sugar into burning fat, it needs some very specific vitamins which have to be present. If they are absent, the body does not burn the fat. So you have to also prepare the body for fat burning. And here's a summary of it. You need to have vitamin B5, which is used for stress. So you run out of B5, fat doesn't get burned. And also B5 is used for anti-inflammatory. So if you've got inflammations, arthritis, and joint pains, or any form of inflammation, asthma, B5 is gone, is run up. So which means your body does not burn fat. So you need to have additional B5, additional vitamin C, B complex, omega-3, electrolytes. All these have to be present. I explain all of that. What I do in my nutrition consultations, which you can get a consultation for free for 30 minutes, I give you the information on those nutrients, and I give you a map. In other words, I look at your problem, and then I give you a direction with a map on how to take you to the next level, where your energy levels get back to normal, where your diabetes is reversed, where the body is no longer resisting insulin, and the insulin is happily carrying the glucose or getting the fat burned. Thank you for listening to me. I hope this makes sense for you in terms of reversing any diabetes, or if you know somebody who's got diabetes, please share this video as well for them to help them reverse that problem.